I got home from the gym. Extreme wellness tortillas, the only thing that actually tracks my workout. 10-pound weights, and I got my energy drink. Screw the negative talk. I don't know how I'm gonna survive this workout. I'm doing completely fine. It's not who I am right now, it's who I'm becoming. Let's go ahead, get this workout done. Be disciplined, be consistent, grow in the process.
Forget you, baby. I know everything that was about you. No, I'm joking. I'm looking for the bathroom. Round and around, yeah, round and around we go. Picture perfect, but so many flaws to stop you. I don't wanna ever see you in the same room. I open up and then you hit on all my issues. Round and around we go. We go.
Y'all, I just spent hours ordering groceries. Yeah, it is 12:23 p.m. right now, and I got home from the gym at 9 a.m. Do the math, girl. That's a long time. I was kind of overthinking everything that I had on my cart. Honestly, I might have another energy drink. I'm surviving on 4 hours of sleep. I need energy right now. I'm so exhausted. Hopefully tomorrow is better because today, not my day. The only thing that is going to make my day better is when I get my food. So, which I'll probably do a grocery haul. Sadly, all that time that I spent ordering groceries this morning, I didn't even get all of my things. So, they're going to be sending a refund back. First off, I got some Pop-Tarts for my boy. We got some cinnamon raisin bagels. Cream cheese, of course. Got a big thing of Hot Pockets, which we haven't gotten these in so long. 2 things of hummus. We got some crackers, mozzarella sticks. We got sharp cheddar cheese, and then whole milk mozzarella cheese. We're getting the blocks because there's stuff going on with the shredded cheese and we're kind of like iffy. So, American sliced cheese, 2 pounds of grass-fed ground beef. We got bacon because we plan on having BLTs at some point this week. Lettuce for our homemade Chipotle bowls. Avocados, tomatoes, peppers, regular flour tortillas for the boys, and then I always get the extreme wellness tortillas or the low carb tortillas. 2 loaves of bread. We got another family fun mix of chips, orange juice with pulp, chocolate milk, 2 things of crispy tortilla chips, lime flavor, cheddar Chex Mix, a supreme pizza, spinach Alfredo pizza, got SpaghettiOs, queso blanco cheese dip, salsa, tuna, because I've been in the mood for tuna salad recently, so I'm really excited to eat that. Light mayo, famous chicken fingers. Y'all, these, so good. A giant thing of chicken nuggets, 6 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast, Chobani Flip yogurts, s'more flavored, light plus fit Greek strawberry cheesecake yogurt. These are my favorite. I love these. We got some more Pam. So yeah, this is just for the week. And I'm sure it's going to last a lot longer than a week. Maybe like 2 weeks. I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I got.
Ooh, you wanna come and get me, kick me down and make me hurt myself. Oh no, you will never forget me. I'm imprinted on your heart, I swear. At times you make me angry, but I know that it could always be worse, be worse, be worse. Baby, no, I'm trying to forget you. Baby, I know everything that was about you. No, I'm joking, I'm looking for the bathroom. Round and around, yeah, round and around we go. Picture perfect, but so many flaws to stop you. I don't wanna ever see you in the same room. I open up and then you hit on all my issues. Round and around we go, we go.
All right, y'all, so we're headed to the gym. My Apple Watch is on 36, so hopefully that's enough juice to get me through my workout, because this is the only thing that actually tracks my workout. Well, the treadmill does, but I have noticed that the treadmill, the stats on it is completely out of whack. So, but I'm taking my Strawberry Sunrise Alani. I'm not going to open it until we get to the gym.
How could I know it would be goodbye, my love? When did the close of forever come, my love? All I recall was a stare that was vacant and cold. Where did the spark go, the warmth that once stole my soul?
All right, y'all, so we're back home and we are making some chicken tenders. It's currently 11:30 right now, so I figured since it's almost 12, might as well just make chicken instead of my normal breakfast. But when I was at the gym, y'all, I accidentally picked up the 10-pound weights and I was sitting there doing it and I'm like, oh my gosh, why does this seem so much harder than a few days ago? And then I realized, oh, I've been wanting to start off using the 5 because that's like the only ones that I can handle right now. So
you'll work your way up.
yeah, I'm sure. Like, I just did 10 of those 10-pounders. So I pushed myself to do that, but then after 10 I was like, wait a minute, what's happening? There's no way. And then I realized the size, and then I saw the smaller ones over on the rack and I'm like, oh my god, these are the wrong ones. But yeah, I'm fit, y'all. Yeah.
Told you to walk away. That was my first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life.
All right, besties. So I just got to the gym. It's 7:30 a.m. I got my energy drink. I only got 3-4 hours of sleep last night, so this is needed. But yeah, let's go ahead, get this workout done, and I'll talk to y'all later. It is currently 1:10 p.m. When I got back from the gym earlier, I just sat on the couch, scrolled through TikTok, edit my video a little bit. I've been taking it easy just because I only got a few hours of sleep last night. I'm about to make some food. I'm gonna make some coffee. I've been having matcha and energy drinks only because I ran out of coffee. But we went to Kroger the other day and we got this. It's espresso ground coffee Cuban style. And I'm so excited to try this. We've never tried it before. But the smell, oh my gosh. I just know that this is going to be so freaking good. And we got new creamer. Hold on. And I think this is new. Toasted coconut vanilla. If it's not new, y'all can correct me, but I have never seen this in my Kroger, so I'm really excited to try this. Oh my gosh. My glasses. As you can tell, this is not my normal glasses that I wear. So earlier when I got out of the shower, my glasses were foggy and I was cleaning them, and then the side piece broke. My favorite pair of glasses, they broke. So now we're wearing these. The only bad thing about these, they're super loose. Like, if I rest my face, they're falling off. Watch. Okay, well now it's not going to do it. The only time I really wear my glasses is whenever I'm editing or reading or writing in my journal or watching a show sometimes. But yeah, I don't know what happened to these because they're big. Like I wish that I could just, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna have to be careful with these because I can't find my green ones. So I don't know what I'm gonna have for breakfast. I'm kind of in the mood for a cream cheese bagel. So we might have that, we might not. I don't know. I just got done eating my bagel. I was gonna have a little chit chat with y'all at the table, but my back started hurting. So I got up and started stretching. And now I see that my battery is on 8%. So this is probably going to be quick, but I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about my rebrand journey, let y'all know where my mental's at, how I've been doing, if I have any progress. So we're already 3 weeks into my rebrand journey, which is kind of crazy because how are we already in the middle of January? That's the crazy part. Now I get when people say the time passes anyway. What you choose to do with your time matters. Are you going to sit in bed and eat a tub of ice cream and scroll through TikTok all day? Or are you going to get up, go to the gym, eat healthy? Are you going to change your life and become the best version of yourself? Or are you just going to repeat the same patterns over and over, year after year? To me, it's a no-brainer. I'm changing this year. So for the past few weeks, I have been battling with myself. I have had so much negative talk. I mentioned to y'all about how my old identity, my old self, my old habits, they were trying to creep back into my brain. We're not going to repeat the same things year after year after year after year. We are changing my life this year, whether you like it or not. So you either get on board or get the out. I'm just trying to stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent, and just say screw the negative talk because I can't deal with it. And honestly, I don't give a shit. Sorry. I try not to cuss on my channel, but I literally do not give a shit about the negative talk. It can keep talking. I'm trying to prove myself wrong. Like, I can do this. Even though you're saying I can't do this, I can do it. We're probably going to talk about this a little bit later because I have a lot more to say, but my battery is like 4%. So it's going quickly. All right, y'all. So made it to the gym. It is 7:30 a.m. About to open my Alani. This is the sherbet swirl. This is so good. This is like my second favorite. I had to take my sweatpants off. I had leggings underneath it because it's so windy and cold outside. So I needed 2 layers. But I got in here thinking that I could still wear my 2 layers. But no, girl, it is so hot in here. It's ridiculous. I don't know how I'm going to survive this workout.
How could I know it would be goodbye, my love? When did the close of forever come, my love? All I recall was a stare that was vacant and cold. Where did the spark go, the warmth that once stole my soul?
Alright, y'all, so I'm done at the gym. It is currently 8:30 right now. That was a good workout, but my legs are hurting so bad. The only good thing about this week is I don't have any blisters. So I don't know what's going on with that. I thought that I was gonna have blisters by the end of this week, but tomorrow is Friday and I'm doing completely fine. But my arms and my legs, they're very sore. So, but yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and just, it is freezing cold and it's windy, but I see the sunrise, which we normally don't even see the sunrise out here. So, you know, I'm going to sit here and just soak that up. But yeah. Y'all, I just made my coffee like 2 minutes ago and I'm already like halfway done with it, but it's so good. If you don't like coconut, the Chobani toasted coconut flavor, it's not for you, I promise, because the coconut is very, very strong, but I love coconut. I wanted to continue this conversation about my rebrand season. I talked a little bit yesterday about it. I can't really remember what I said. I know that I told y'all that I had a lot of negative talk where my old self was trying to creep in and be like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you don't have to go to the gym today, blah, blah, blah. And then I had to be like, girl, if you don't shut up. I know that probably looks crazy, like talking to myself, but that's how I have to talk to myself. I have to be like, girl, shut up. You do not know me. And then I was telling y'all that I've been consistent in the gym. I've been very proud of myself. Honestly, going to the gym has really been helping my mental. If you have a bad headspace right now, go to the gym. I promise you, it'll work itself out. Going to the gym, it honestly prepares you for the outside world almost. And I have seen other people say this, taking care of your health and pushing yourself to do hard things, it helps you handle situations outside of that. And I truly, truly believe that. So I was scrolling through my comments today and I saw this one girl comment. I am very passionate about this comment because I have lived it and I have felt it. Like, I know the exact feeling that she's talking about. She said that she wanted to post content, but she was scared of how people would view her. Like, she was getting in her head and she was scared that like people were going to bash her. I say this with so much love because I've been through this and I know what it's like. You have got to stop it. Stop it right now. You are going to have two separate groups of people in life in general. You're going to have people over here who support you and love you and try to build you up. And then you just got like this whole negative realm. People who are trying to dim the light that they see in you. You have to realize at the end of the day, this is your life. This is your bubble. You don't want to be 80 years old laying in bed thinking, I wish that I would have done that. My life would have been so much different if I did this. Nobody wants that. I know that I don't want that. I don't want to be 80 years old and be like, why did I let that person dictate anything that I did in my life? Why did I dim my light just so they would feel comfortable? In this season of my rebrand journey, I've been trying to ignore all distraction. Right now is the best time in my life to elevate, to grow from the things that I've done. I do not want to be the same person as I was a few months ago, year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I'm so focused on becoming the best possible version of myself. And I know that I'm going to get there. I know that I can do anything that I put my mind to. Do whatever you want. Post the content. Post the picture. Get outside of your comfort zone because you only have one life. Do what you want because you're the only one that can do it. You are the only one that can save yourself. But I knew that I was going to be posting a lot of gym content and I was so scared because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be in that gym recording myself and I'm going to be lifting weights and they're going to see my belly. They're going to see my double chin. They're going to see this. They're going to see that. And I just tried to dim my own light and be like, you know, I don't want them to see that. I don't want them to see this version of me who is struggling and who is not, you know, not looking her best. But you have to start from somewhere. And that goes for anything. You have to start from somewhere to get to where you want to go. So what if people comment and say that they don't like this, they don't like that? Who cares? You are not living for other people. You are living for yourself. You have got to make yourself happy. You have got to put yourself first before anybody else because why would you dim your light so that they feel better? Why would you hide away in your little cave and just stay there and be miserable? Be yourself, post the content, do what you want to do, say what you want, and live your life. Don't live it for other people. I don't care what anybody has to say. I'm going to post my content. I'm going to be in that gym filming all the angles I can, no matter if I look crazy, no matter if I look sweaty, no matter if I look just bad. I don't care because it's not who I am right now. It's who I'm becoming. It's who I'm going to be in 2027. Focus on your future self, because your future self is going to thank you right now, is going to thank you for the person that you are right now, because you are the one that decided to get up off your ass and go to the gym. Told yourself that you're going to stay disciplined, you're going to stay focused, you're going to ignore all of this extra negative talk and the distraction. You either get your ass up and do what you gotta do, or you just sit there and you be miserable for the rest of your life. I don't want to be miserable for the rest of my life. I don't want to keep being the same version of me. I want to grow. I want to evolve. I want to become a better person. I want to be more outgoing. I want to be more vocal. I have so many goals this year, and I wrote all of my goals in my notebook. And when it comes to like my mental stuff, I didn't really touch base on that. It was more of just like telling you all like the habits and stuff that I wanted to start doing. But I didn't realize how much doing these habits was going to make my mental change. Like, I have a completely different outlook than I did last month. Little habits that you do every single day, it's going to make you feel like, okay, I can do this. Before, I was just this
little tiny skittle on the freaking dashboard.
I don't know why I'm using that. Like, why did I do that? Anyway, basically... I think right now I'm just like saying stuff that's like popping in my head. Basically what I am saying is, before I felt this big, and now I feel this big. And it's because of my habits. It's because of my mindset. And it's because of how I've been pushing myself to do the things that I wouldn't before. Now I look at my old self and I'm like, who even are you? I feel like my mental has grown so much, and I don't even recognize who I used to be, which is honestly kind of emotional, because I feel bad for who I used to be. I feel bad for making myself shrink and not showing who I really am, and not being vocal, and not being my best self. Anyway, y'all. That's what I had to say, and obviously I'm going to be talking about more in the upcoming videos, but I don't know, that comment really just like, it really just made me want to talk about this, and yeah, I love it over here. Like, I'm just living life and being better, like trying to better myself and grow. If you are struggling, and if you are dimming your light because you're scared of what other people might think, don't do that. Like I've been saying, this is your life. You are the only one that can change your life. So don't be miserable. Be happy. Be focused. Be disciplined. Be consistent. And get your life moving. Don't worry about what them other people have to say. All right, besties. So today is Friday. Last day. I'm so excited for my rest days. Also, it is 7:25 right now. The bus actually came a lot earlier than it usually does. So yeah, and once again, it's so hot in here. Okay, girl, let's go ahead, get this workout done. Cheers and happy Friday. All right, besties, so I'm about to fill up my water bottle and make me something to eat because your girl's very hungry. I haven't had anything yet and it's like 2 p.m. Let's not talk about it, okay? I've been editing my video. That's one thing that I need to focus on. A part of the reason why I always burn out on certain things is because I do it too much and I don't allow myself to just take a break and breathe. So this weekend is going to be my rest weekend. I'm going to try and take a little social media break because your girl has been doom scrolling on TikTok, but like in a good way. Well, wait a minute, because I don't even think that you can consider doom scrolling a good thing. I've been seeing like a lot of self-help videos, growth videos, spiritual videos. Seeing those types of videos really motivate me. So, I mean, it's bad, but it's also not bad. I am so happy that today is Friday because who doesn't love a Friday? Am I right? I get to have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday as my rest day. And then back to the gym on Tuesday we go. Honestly, I love having a routine. I feel like I'm finally in control of my life, and I think that's why it's so important to, you know, have a routine, write your schedule down, write to-do lists. I have noticed whenever I'm not going to the gym, I don't have a routine down, and I'm just like going with the flow and doing whatever, that's when I feel like my most, what do you say, just like unmotivated and just feeling bleh. And I made a promise to myself that this year there wasn't going to be no feeling bleh. I'm going to handle my business and do what I have to do, be disciplined, be consistent, and grow in the process. Filled it up again. This is going to be 60 ounces total, which I'm going to try and push for a little bit more today just because I feel like I'm very dehydrated. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead, make some food. I'm actually probably going to have a Hot Pocket just because it's easy and quick, but I don't know. I kind of want my regular breakfast. Oh wait, and I still have avocados. Ooh, girl, and they're soft too. Yeah, I'm gonna have avocado toast because ain't no way that I'm letting those go bad.